Hello! Happy weekend! Happy rate day! How is everyone doing today? Hi Aiden! Welcome on and how are you today? Thank you so much for the resub on tier 3 for 17 months! 17 years? Wow, imagine if it had been 17 years. I would be old. Hi, I'm Becky. Hi, Azula. Hi, Drill. Welcome on in. How is everyone today? And of course, hi, Blue.
Hi.
Whatever you did, Discord muted it. I see. It was too much for Discord.
That sounds on par.
Your kid would be grown up by then? Oh god. Aw, and thank you so much for the resub for 16 months.
16 years? In America, that means you can drive now.
Aww. So yeah, we have a wonderful party here. We have a full warrior party. Well, had a full warrior party. We are missing a Shaz, but a Shaz is coming.
Shaz says they're home and figuring some stuff out, then they'll be online.
Okay, so they'll be here soon. Alright. So do we today just go straight into M4 or do we do reclear? I know people are kind of...
I personally vote for going straight into M4.
We can do that. Because honestly, I need the pants from M4, M3, because look at mine. Mine has tenacity and determination. And it's tenacity high. So the pants from M3 would be nice, but I can live without them. Who puts tenacity high in an endgame gear? Why?
Square Enix does, and they laugh while they do it.
That's like a joke. Who puts tenacity in gear? Tenacity, it's not just tenacity, it's tenacity high. And determination. The two things I do not need.
Guess everyone just makes us shake it off.
Oh. I can do that too. Warrior party, best party.
I can't do it.
You can't shake it off? Oh,
no.
Level 68. Oh, that's sad.
Gale and I combined could do it.
Aww.
We're level 100 combined. Gale riding in on my shoulders.
Oh, you actually are, exactly.
Yep.
Wow. I hear Lala laughter. Are they
They're
laughing
at me?
Wow, that's cruel.
I mean, it would be cruel if it wasn't like, what's the word I'm looking for? Justified. Thank you, Azula.
See, we have Lalas here, and yet you are the tiniest tank.
Mm-hmm. We have Lalas here, and they bully me. But then again...
They're Lalas.
If I could, I would bully me too.
No bullying yourself. No bullying yourself. Alright, does everyone have food? Or, let me rephrase this again. Anyone who uses mokweka, do you guys have food? We do it out of love, Blue, or at least I do.
I have 29 mokweka.
That should be fine for today. Wait, how many did you say?
29.
You don't have enough mokweka? Where are you? Where? I see you there. Trade. Unable to trade. I'm guessing someone is already giving you that. Alright. In that case, I'm giving you some. How many did you say you have?
I'm 29. It's over 12 hours worth. Oh my god.
Let me feed you.
I'm being drowned from Moqueka.
Oh, whoa, that was a Shaz. Hi. We have a Shaz. We have a Shaz. We have a Shaz. Blue, blue, blue. Shaz! Thank you so much for the resub. For 17 months. We have a lot of 17 and 16-ish months. Twinning. Oh god, now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head.
It's okay. Wicked Thunder will get that unstuck in your head real quick.
Let's see what I can remember.
We're dancing tender. Come right is right.
Oh my god. Comes ready to fry. Oh my god. I've got my snacks. Are we ready to go?
Alright. Nesma, you're gonna go in as a summoner, or are you gonna go in as picked up? Summoner for now?
I got 92 Mokwekas and an alpha. I love that you added the alpha there. Hi Elfkin, welcome on and how are you today?
Guys needs to get into the waiting room. There we go.
Got me a new book ready to rock. Ooh. 46 Mokweka and a dream. I still have 56 after the ones I gave Blue.
Alright, I'm gonna
should
do a
craft
ready
more.
check. Say yes if you want to go straight into M4. Say no if you want to do a quick review. Ryan wants to do a review. Chaz wants to do a review.
Alright, I'm okay with that. I was like, I'm okay with either way. That's good.
We have a few people that want to do reviews, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Gail's asking a question. Where is Gail? Examine. Yes, you're supposed to fill it with crit.
Hi,
Dark Horse
Maida. Welcome
Champion
on and
book.
how are you today?
Hi, Maida.
How are you?
Alright, let's start streaming. And I'm streaming. Where when you are, Cat?
Show me the rain glam. Here. This one? This is right. Or was it something specific? This one or something? I know they were wearing something else before. He's hardworking. Yeah.
I'm streaming on Discord when you're ready, Cat.
Okay. I'm sorry. It was just I needed to show glam.
Terrified. Cat Girl is in the chat.
Anna, hi. How are you? Welcome on in. Ah, full screen. Alright. Yeah, I knew this was coming, so I had to wait. Sorry, Blue. Just glam stuff for Maida.
You're fine.
much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it here. Alright, I think we're ready now. Let me move on to Discord. There we go. You're live. Go have fun.
Oh my god, Myla. Alright. So, first thing we get we've got is raid wides.
Ooh.
Then we got she's gonna grow wings and fly to north of the arena. You're going to look to the west part of the arena to see if either the top half or the bottom half of each square is going to get cleaved, as well as to look at the lines that she's going to be drawing from north to south. After she goes from north to south, she'll go to the middle. Our tanks and melees will follow her. Tanks north, melee south. Healers go all the way to the bottom south of the arena, because we're either going to get hit with spreads on either both all the tanks or all the supports or all the DPS, as well as an in or an out, because either the inside's going to explode or the outside's going to explode. After that, the boss is going to give a symbol to say which 4 players are going to get hit. Either the four closest players if it's pink, or 4 furthest players if the symbol is blue. Whoever got hit with the first one needs to not get hit with the second one. So we will swap depending on what's going on. In this example, it was supports getting hit first, so DPS needed to get hit. And it was a near bait, so the tanks in the range would swap in this case. Here's an example. If it was far baits and the tanks and healers need to be close, the healers and the melees would swap. Next up, we're going to get in clock spots for narrowing or widening witch hunt. Narrowing witch hunt will be, we have to be in close on a donut AoE, followed by an out, followed by an in, followed by an out. Widening witch hunt is the opposite pattern, starting with the out. Accompanying that will be 4 sets of baits, targeting 2 players that are either the closest or the furthest. The boss is going to give 4 symbols, and it will always alternate either close, far, or far, close, far, close. And so we have to follow whatever pattern it gives. In the example that we have, it is a widening witch hunt with close baits first. So in this case, everyone gets as far away as possible, except for our tanks, who take the first close bait. Would be the closest on the marker, followed by everyone in, except the healers, who always take the first far bait. They would be on the markers. Everyone would be as out as possible, except for the melees, who take the second close bait. They would be on the markers.
Aiden is angry at your melds.
At my melds?
Or lack thereof.
That's why, because I had the wrong piece of gear because it didn't update this one. There you go.
I find your lack of melds disturbing. Alright, sorry, continue.
Final one of this would be everyone as close as possible, except for the range, who take the second far bait, who would be on the marker. Then we're going to get Electro Edge 1. The boss is going to put a cube in each corner of the arena, and she's going to send out 3 pairs of line AoEs towards those cubes. We're going to count how many times those cubes get hit. We're looking for which corners get hit once, and we're going to try to make a note of which corners those are. In this pattern that we have here, it is the northwest as well as the southeast corners that got hit once. The boss is then going to do a sideways spark as well. so we would need to figure out which corner is not going to get hit by the sideways spark, as well as which one is the one corner. In this case, it is the north west corner.
Solution
We're
9
also-
theme is so addicting. It's such a good background music for this.
We're also going to need to note if she has 8 small orbs, which would indicate a spread as well as the sideways spark, or 4 large orbs, which would indicate pairs as well as the sideways spark.
Hi, boy.
pattern we have
Welcome on in.
everyone's-
How are you today? Sorry.
The pattern we have everyone standing in is based on a spread. Main tank under the boss, off tank opposite corner, melees on your respective side against the edge, healers inside, and DPS outside for the ranged and healers. Pairs would just be get to your respective person that is near you in your light party. Then we're going to get back into our clock spots after the boss does a line tank buster that is a double hit and can be in home or double swap through. We get in our clocks, and she's going to give each of us a timer. Note if you have a short or a long timer, that is how long you have until you explode during a later AoE. She's going to hit everyone with some line AoEs. If you have a short timer, you're going to get hit either 2 or 3 times. If you have a long timer, you're going to hit either 1 or 2 times. Count how many times you're going to hit. She's then going to give a AoE pattern looking kind of like this, but the top safe spot, this safe spot where the long timer is 41 says, can be north or east or south or west, rotating the pattern respectively. How we resolve this is just going to be based on where that safe spot is. If you have a long timer, you're going to go into the top safe spot. If you got hit 2 times, you're going to get tuck yourself into the corner near the safe spot with DPS on the right, supports on the left. If you got hit 3 times, you're going to go into the far corner, again with DPS right, supports left. She's then going to do a sideways spark. If you are ranged, you can yellow this a little bit because I honestly personally think fixed patterns for this is a little bit hard to do. If you're on the very bottom, you have to go to the opposite side of the arena. So just kind of yellow a little bit. It's not hard to spread out. As far as the melees though, you do have to be kind of careful. We'll put Cat right underneath the boss, as close to middle as possible, just dodging a little bit for the sideways spark. Shaz will be to the north on A. Ryan will be a little bit north of C, to the south of the boss, and Azula will be either to the west or east of the boss. Try to be max melee range, maybe even a little bit more if you have a little bit of time in between your GCDs. We had said where we would like to be during this pattern for pairs, though. I think we just said try to be with your I believe if I remember right, we did say we wanted to be in our light parties with where do we want to do that? Do we want to have light party 1 north, light party 2 south? If it's pairs, or do we want to have something else?
That works.
Alright, that sounds good. Just kind of be with your pair, light party 1's north, light party 2 south.
Which pair are we talking about in this case?
If she does like her sideways spark with her
but
pairs.
which pairs?
You would be with your melee pair. since it's like up during an uptime segment.
Okay. So hugging Azula?
Yeah. So you and Azula would be on the north edge of the boss, just anywhere kind of like in the northern half of the boss. Life Party 2 would be in the southern half of the boss. Range would be north, like so I guess like kind of here-ish for me and Aiden, and down here for Gale and Nesma. Then the long timers are going to explode, and we haven't seen it yet, but based on what we were saying, put the short timers, you'd be tucked into this like safe spot. If you got hit once, you'd be in the near corner. If you got hit twice, you'd be in the far corner.
Hi Bassie, welcome on and how are you today? What strat is this? This is our strat.
This is what we're talking about for like as much information as like the group has. We've gotten to Electric Edge 2 once. And we saw this the sideways spark once. Technically haven't seen the long timers blow up, and this is just like what the static has gone on based on what they have seen so far.
Wow, Foil. Wow.
Welcome back, Aiden. All right.
Alright, let me switch back to the game. There we go.
And let's do a ready check to see if we're gonna go in. If we're ready to go in.
Looks like a mix of NA and JP. Well, yeah. That's what tends to happen with us. It's just, yeah.
Also, welcome in, Foil. Welcome in, Bassie. Throw that up there, Foil, and yes. All right. To M4S we go.
And to anyone who's new, what we basically went through is pretty much what we've seen so far. 5 people in this party are going into this blind. So please no spoilies, no backseating, no foreshadowing, no nothing. The people who have cleared this before in our party will obviously be helping us and confirming or denying our theories and stuff like that.
And if people come up with wrong strats, let them be wrong until they are proven wrong.
Well, that's not denying. Why do I always need to clean my glasses? That's a question.
Food check.
Food check, gear check, sanity check.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Ready check.
I love that a term like that needed to be approved.
This fight is against Wicked Thunder. How could you? Dies by Banhammer. How? Ooh.
Spoiler, we will die many times. It's been a week since the last time we did this, so expect a lot of rust.
Alright, on you, cat.
Also, you guys can witness the downfall of my brain because I'm getting deeper and deeper into my pregnancy brain, so. Good luck me. I love the taste of rust. Spoiler, I want to be a Reaper. You would have to kick Azula to be something else, or Ryan.
Pick blue. Wow.
Wait, what? That would not
Aiden.
help. You're ranged. That would not help. Kick the Lala. Wow. What, you're saying that about yourself? That would just make it worse. Wow. Alright. Kick the Lala like foot the ball? Foot the ball. That's a phrase. Can always kick a Lala? What? You are a Lala!
Use him as a football. American or European football?
See, I
Or
don't
I guess it's to
understand.
say world.
I don't understand why American football is even called football. It's more like armpit ball.
It's hand egg.
See, why do you even call it football? A foot has nothing to do with it.
You kick it sometimes.
More than in actual football?
If your team's bad, yes.
Smell the armpit football? Oh my god.
On you get.
Kick the Lala, we're not running a daycare here. Wow. Okay. Anyways, yeah, sure. Something is wrong in my setup. I'm like, Alright. Now I have practice pots. I'm good. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hello. The Lalas are the babysitters? Okay. I have no memory of what my mitigations were here. Ooh, this hurts. Oh yeah, didn't I throw something here? Right. Starting to remember.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Alright. South?
Sure.
In and north. DPS got hit, supports need to be out.
And that's out. Is it over already?
It's narrowing and what was it? Oh, okay.
I think it was the purple one.
It was.
Oh my!
I was been trying to figure out what happened on the other one.
Oh, wait. Was I supposed to use shake it off with that?
They're still in it, but for how long? There is no limit to electro's potential.
Oh, right.
Get everyone up for
In
this.
a little bit. Okay, not there. This one. There we go.
She's gathering either, but to what end?
Alright, north is safe.
North. I'm in north. Here? I didn't watch the balls, though.
Oh, sorry, it was spread.
Okay.
I know, so I'm gonna hug you.
My brain just does not register those balls even existing. Even though I know that they're there.
Sorry, Dunkong. It's just like I'm trying to think where my spot is during
Oh
that
no,
part.
it's not on you. I'm the one who wasn't paying attention. My notes are working. My cheat sheet.
Alright, on you, Cat.
We had a Lala butt up on the ground.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
So this is the first Wrath of Zeus, so this is what I will reprisal. And then I was supposed to do Shake It Off for the second one, but I forgot.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them. His great wings! Ha! A wickedly
North? It's in and north. DPS got hit, so supports need to be out. Though Shaz is gonna die now, though.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Narrowing and
cute.
tank first. So be on the marker to be safe.
They're back on their feet! Upgrade.
Alright. Healers. Melees. And ranged.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
And then Shake It Off. Oh, we have no healers. Oh, we do
Yeah.
have, because we have Nesma nowadays. I mean, we've always had Nesma, but we have a
We
summoner.
have Nesma nowadays.
There is no limit to Electro's potential. He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Alright, south safe.
That's a false.
Spreads.
So here. Whee!
Ooh, I was a little bit too.
But was that
That's
a
me
right
either.
spot?
It was the four. Are you in the four corner? Yeah, you're in the four corner. Yes.
Dead players also drop orbs. Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Brain turned off. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Shaz is rebooting the brain. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
You're fine, Jazz.
How to turn brains on. I'll let you know when I find out.
Alright, on you, Cat.
There's a switch somewhere. I haven't found it yet. Alright.
Oh, but Daddy Bird and Mommy Turtle love each other very much.
That's always the solution to everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what happens after that? Nausea happens after that.
Oh my god, Aiden.
You know how I started my today? I got out of bed, went to brush my teeth, and threw up.
I keep telling her she needs to change the toothpaste she's using because whatever it's flavor she's using makes her nauseous.
It's not the taste, it's the foam in my mouth. It's when I try to spit it out, I get the gag reflex and just I throw it up. Like I'm already like constantly like I could go throw up right now. Like I could do it like that. So when I have that foam in my mouth and I have to spit it out, it just comes out. Anyways, I hope no one was eating.
What if I was?
Well, that's different. You're just gonna have to live with me being pregnant. Has Blue thrown up yet?
What a way to what a way to enter. Welcome in.
Welcome on
Raymond.
in! What the heck did I just hear? That depends what
You
did
heard the
hear.
rant of a pregnant woman.
Because the sound that you hear, he knocked me up. And now I'm throwing up.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways,
Get.
yep, we can do this. You're hearing the voice of the guy who got her pregnant. Yes.
Oh my god.
Main tank mitigating through life risk. Gigante, yes. I freaking love that meme. It's just so funny. Can you get pregante? Would it help to sing a lullaby? A lullaby. A lullaby. Lullaby. I love you guys. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Ugh.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the region!
Breath of Zeus.
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's crazy! Ha! A wickedly
South.
This is the one where I... Oh, there is a melee spot. It's tricky to find, but it's there.
In and south.
Oh! Well, I just read that wrong.
Narrowing. So, yeah, sorry.
You know what I just do there? You know what? I'm gonna talk later.
Widening and healers. So healers need to be far out. Everyone else to be on your marker. Tanks in. Range out. And melee's in.
I know this working. So yeah, the previous mechanic, all I look at is where are you running, and I go to the opposite location. That's how I read the mechanic.
There is no limit.
I mean, it works.
Potential.
I'm putting some mitigation because we have healer shortage.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
North safe.
They're back on their feet! What
Hairs.
That's 4. So I need to find the Zula. Nice! Oh! That's not nice. Let me pop. Oh my god, I'm invulning. I just noticed Chaz is dead. Yeah. Yeah. Used mitigation for nothing.
Right, here we're getting the clock spots.
What do we have next?
Electro Edge. Get a little bit away from Ryan. Get a little bit away from Ryan. So you see which ones
Oh,
are
yeah, true.
targeting you, which ones are
Yeah,
targeting
thank
him.
you. 1. So I got 2.
Yeah, you got 2 and long timer.
So I go to the safe spot.
Yeah.
Ow!
It looks like people know where they're going as far as that goes. So good job on that. People being dead made us like have to lose it. So that is what it is.
Last time I heard a streamer tearfully say how much she loved Chad, she had just had a large can of beer on an empty stomach. Oh my god. Aww.
How did Gale trick you?
Wait, what?
Aiden said during the poll, like, hey, Gale tricked me, and I wait, what? Oh, you went far out, so I did too. Got 2 targeted a second time? Oh yeah, we had a dead range. Okay, so what? One of you would have had to sacrifice themselves. So like, if we
A
don't have
lot
everyone
of
up
men
during-
can't find the melee spot. Oh my god, Drill.
if we didn't have everyone up during that time, someone's gonna have to sacrifice themselves. So, anyway, on you, Kat.
Got it. It wasn't malicious, I swear. I'm not blue. That's fair. Oh my god.
Nothing personal, but I
That
I
is
got
very true.
Targeted the damn carbuncle.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Blue, did you see what we were talking about you on the static channel a while back?
Probably.
There's some stuff about you.
one needs simply make that.
Probably all true.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
South.
About some lovely experiences
Out.
we've had with
South.
you in dungeons.
Supports got hit,
Is it over already?
and so defense need to be out.
Oh my! The challenger went down.
Widening and
Widening and tanks first.
I'm gonna be greeting for a little bit here, sorry.
So everyone be far out, except for tanks. Now healers on the marker. I got hit that one. I
Okay.
shouldn't have.
I shouldn't go that far
Because I'm trying to call this out as I'm doing it, and it's like weird.
Yeah, I get that. Whee! We have no res power.
There is no limit to Electro's
Yeah, Gale's right. Let's make sure we get the mechanics first before we like really start pushing DPS.
I'm a little bit worried that whenever I go, like, hug the boss, that I go too close and clip Shaz.
Alright.
I need to
On
pay
you,
more
Kat.
attention to that. Okay. Live letter set from March 14th. Ooh, nice.
but I must have your soul.
Oh, you must have it.
Return to the ring!
You don't want it, you just must have it. It's not like it's a choice. Why am I getting hit so hard?
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly
North?
divine!
Out, south. DPS got hit. Supports need to be out. So widening and healers first.
I'll be grading
So-
a little bit again.
You're gonna be safe on your markers. Healers be further out. Tanks. Range. And melee.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Round Zeus, help out Gale. Good job.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
North is safe. Spreads. Alright, after this, get ready for clock spots.
I can do this normally. Ow!
And then-
Or not.
Is it over already?
My mitigation was not enough.
Break your timers.
So a long one, so I go here.
Sideways
Uh-oh.
sparks. Spread.
Which one though? Where? Oh god.
Ah.
I didn't know
You're
which
always-
corner.
You're gonna be under the boss. during
Oh
that.
yeah, this one was that one. Okay, sorry. We haven't done this before. We'll be getting trailer and release date. Don't we already have a release date?
Yes and no. They haven't announced the actual date, but the date everyone is saying is based on past experience, as far as like how long patches take, as well as the fact that the way Japanese break up the month when they're talking about early, middle, and late, because they said late March, and in Japan that basically means from the 21st onward, and there's only one Tuesday in that range.
Ah. Dye is really coming out of my hair the last few days. Good thing I brought new, but it's permanent and very purple. Permanent purple! Ooh, nice.
Also, welcome in, Ponto.
Good luck, Maida, with the cleaning. Hi, Ponto. Welcome on in. How are you today? 25th almost guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, alright. Need a bio? Okay. Take your time. That means I can move my legs a little bit. Ah. Ah.
But March 14th, I don't want the live letter to be that far away. I want to hear about cosmic exploration now. More so than anything, though, in this live letter, I'm really hoping to get some sort of like information about how spread out among the patch the content's going to be released on. Because, oh boy, will I be absolutely overwhelmed if they release everything all at once. Oh my god, Vassy.
New Eureka will be 725, as will Relics.
Oh, really? That's good to know. But will Cosmic Exploration be 720? That will really give me quite the crunch.
Oh, Nesmai's back.
Alright. Let's throw out a ready check. They've already said that like Cosmic Exploration will be during 7.2x. Oh, 7.2 base, okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's gonna be quite the crunch. Trying to do that as much as possible. Oh, phone autocorrect, alright. But yeah, trying to do that as much as possible while getting all the gear I need to make for people, while also doing like stuff for Savage. That's gonna be a lot.
And the MSQs and stuffs.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot. Whew. Alright. Beatrix X. I know! I'm so looking forward to that one. I love that it's Beatrix. FF9 is one of my favorite games, so I love it. Alright, let's do this. Because I was looking at the latest, when we had the live letter, whenever that was. When they showed the picture, I was like, that looks like Beatrix, like with the eye patch and the hair and the coloring of the clothes and everything, and I was like, is it really? And then other people were like, oh, it's Beatrix. I'm like, yes! My first FF? Ooh, nice. Aiden, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ponto. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Alright. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's do this.
Oh, you have cute emotes, Ponto.
Aww.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the lead!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly devised...
Alright, north. In and north.
Oh god, that is in. I can't always tell.
DPS got
everything is-
hits. Supports need to be in.
To my eye, everything looks purple, so I can't tell which it is.
Narrowing and tanks first. Alright, healers. DPS. Or melees.
And they're down!
And
Ow.
range.
Is it over already?
I think Ryan was doing the opposite pattern.
Did I get hit because of someone else?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, is there a mistake in my cheat sheet?
Oof.
Okay, that's maybe not oh no! That's not what I meant to do. Well, whatever. Tried to provoke, not home gang. That's fine.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Alright, north to say.
That's
Pears.
pears. So wait, where are we? I didn't have a pear.
Oh my!
Yep.
The challenger
It
went
was
down
literally
hard.
just you, Shaz, and Ryan. Those are the only people alive.
Everyone's like, that's a reference to FF. Me, Smiles Waves consumes content. Wait, Gail, you don't play other Final Fantasies? Oh my god, you don't know what you're missing out. You're missing out on the greatest games of all time. 14 is my one and only. There's so much good stuff.
Each their own. Some people like don't like the JRPGs.
That's fair. Off Tank Sweats hasn't played another FF game properly either. What do you mean properly? Does that mean that you've started something and quit? If they don't like JRPGs, then why are they playing F14? Well, I mean, that's
Because
different.
the combat is very, very different from traditional JRPGs.
And the MMO aspects.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
it's
shackled
MMO.
to MMO. FF12 is very MMO. But it's not, though. I have 3 hours in FF7 HD remaster and an hour in FF7 remake, 2 hours in 15. I own Lightning Returns.
Good
I
morning,
see.
gamer.
I see. Welcome on in, gamer. How are you? Why do I have multiple calculators? Well, because you study accounting. FF12 is not an MMO. You're not playing, there's no other people. FF12 has the MMO battle system. Well, that would be true if in this game we would use macros to do battles. Almost made all of the Everseeker tools, though I need to gather some more to remake one that turned out normal quality. Nice! Congrats! We do technically use macros for battle. No, but for your whole rotation, where you can just sip coffee while the battle is happening? You can say that this has FF12 battle system if I'm able to eat and drink here while the battle is happening.
I mean, I'm honestly on the side. Like, I've heard this debate so many times of people calling it both the like MMO battle system and people like being confused by that. And I am on the side of being confused by that. Okay, that like, and I've seen how like FF11's battle system works. It just absolutely does not feel like that at all to me. To me, it, like,
Anyone need
especially
repairs?
Especially since, for me, it feels almost much more like an auto battler.
Blue, do you need repairs?
No.
Do you need repairs according to my standards?
Possibly.
Repair. Thank you. Alright, food check, gear check, sanity check, and are we ready to continue?
I'm ready. Maida, I have done the hard punch you're talking about, and it still feels like an auto battler to me. It's my biggest complaint about FF12's the combat is, for me, very boring.
I want to be actively involved in the fights.
And absolutely, like, no, like, there should be, like, no shame on people who do enjoy it at all. Absolutely. People who love the game should be allowed to love the game.
Yes.
But for me, it's just not my battle system. Thank you, Mr. Jesus. Exactly. There you go. There's the internet. There's the internet we need. You're both wrong.
Fair.
But yeah, it's also along the lines of, like, if someone says, like, it says to them it feels like an MMO, I can say I don't think so. And in a way, we're both right in the fact that it's our own opinions.
I mean, for me, it's the same kind of enjoyment as creating my crafting macros. Figuring out how to make it work is fun, but then when you actually have to do the thing, it's kind of boring.
Alright. On you, Kat. Aiden, if I wanted your opinion, I would have told you what your opinion should be.
Aww.
Oh my
Destroy
God,
blue
Dale.
shins with me? Wait, what? Oh my
I
god.
got Lala's kicking my shins. When the argument lose the audience. Yes. On you, Kat.
Alright. Let's do this. I'm ignoring blue for the rest of the day. Can you?
I'm also ignoring blue for the rest of the day.
Return to the Legion!
How do you ignore yourself?
If one needs
Kids, calm down. Aww.
His movement is
There you are.
a wickedly
What did I
Down?
feel like that took forever? Ooh, that was a nice melee spot.
Out and north.
One of these days I'm gonna walk off the edge.
Supports got hit. DPS need to be out. Widening and tanks first. So everyone be very far out unless you're baiting. Ooh. Now it's melee's on the marker.
Oh god. Sorry. I
The challenger went down hard.
didn't read my cheat sheet in time.
Actually,
Because I forgot what we were doing.
It actually ended up being the proper thing to do, though, because of what other people were doing.
So I was a sacrifice?
I think it was later on that you ended up dying, but like when it was your turn to take it, someone else was closer than you, so they took it instead.
Oh.
He's gathering evil, but to what end?
Odds are safe.
Feet. What creature?
Pairs.
Ouch.
I was wrong. It was north. Oh, my bad.
I mean, I'm impressed that you can do that. Like, I can't. I can't process information in my head. Only if there's like one information. But if there's 4 things and 2 things get hit and then another 2 get hit, the first 2 are already out of my mind. I can't process that information anymore.
It's a lot easier for me when the first 2 get hit are on either both north or both south. If she does like the odd corners or the even corners together, it's a lot harder for me to like follow along.
Yeah. Well, I can't follow at all, so I'm really relying on those callouts, but still, I'm impressed that anyone can do that, because I can't process information in my head. That's why I have to write everything down. That's why I have to have a cheat sheet.
On you get.
I don't have short-term memory at all.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Excuse me, sir.
If one needs wings,
Ma'am.
one needs simply make.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly
South? In and south. Sports got hit. DPS get close.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
We got widening and tanks first. So tanks have to be on the marker. If you're not doing it, be off the marker. Healers.
They're back on their feet. What creature?
Melee. Ranged.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Wrath of Zeus. We're all dead.
No, not all. Azula is strong.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Azula is like another tank. I mean, kind of, considering how many tank busters they've eaten. We have no rest power, so why are we doing this?
But to what end?
North
Strong.
is safe.
Wait, what is safe?
North. Spreads.
So there's here. Ooh!
Then you got a Wicked Jolt.
Well, I'm gonna invuln this because we don't have healers. But also, how am I gonna heal myself from this? Oh, thank you, Shaz. See, we can
Check your
we can do
timers and
this.
what and count how many times you're shot at.
Oh my god, I have a short one for the first time. So I go into a corner that is here. This is my corner. Right?
Yes.
I did it right!
Yes.
Heck yeah. That was the first time I did that.
Spreads.
And then I go into the boss here. That was my right spot, right?
Yes.
Yes! See? First time did it right. Fell over on involving? What do you mean fell over?
She popped her invuln and
Didn't
died
go
anyway.
off? Oh god, that's sad.
Killed
Does that
thoroughly.
mean that those can't be involved?
One thing I will say for advice, when it's your turn to explode, with either the short timers or the long timers, I would pop sprint
I did!
to give yourself a little bit of extra leeway with finding your spot. When you're going to the safe spot, it's pretty easy to the distance you have to run is not very far, but if you do have to go to the corner or something like this, the sprint will give you a little bit of extra time to try to find your spot. Yeah, exactly what Gail's saying. And when you are going to the safe spot, you have a little bit of time to find that spot, whatever, and still get there. But if you're going to a corner, you almost need to go right away without a sprint. Alright, on you, Cat.
Alright. Let's do it.
Obviously, Gail, you use it selfishly. That's what you do. Second sprint.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
You alright?
Has returned to the ring.
Me? Yeah. Nausea just hitting hard.
Definitely looked like that.
Yeah, I'm fine though.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
I think I need a banana break. Soonish.
Got it.
His great weakness. Ha! A wicked
North.
divide.
In and north.
Oh, that's in. Everything looks purple to me.
DPS got hit. Supports need to be in.
Oh my! The challenger went down.
Narrowing purple.
Narrowing and healers first. Uzula, get in! Uzula, get in!
But for how long?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I was talking to Azula. Azula was doing a different pattern.
They're back on their feet. What grief.
Okay. My brain went like, but I'm supposed to be in.
But to what end?
Alright, even safe. And spreads.
Ow! Go, Gale, go!
Wicked Jolt. It's
You can
tank
take
swap.
it.
Make sure your healers do it right. Another rescue.
Wait! Oh. Nothing personal, but we must have your loot. Exactly.
You want to take a banana break now, or
Can I
Another
take
pull.
Can I take now?
yeah?
Thank you. I'll just grab a banana.
All right, Chad. How are you doing today? Brain hurts. Welcome back.
Why is Aiden saying I'm not talking to you anymore? Is it
Because he
me?
said he's ignoring me the rest of the day, remember?
Oh. Oh. I'm a little torn here because I'm like, I want to say like I'm gonna try to be quick with this banana, but then at the same time I'm very aware that I can't eat fast or I will throw up.
Love you, Shaz.
I'm just over here in my corner fuming. Aiden, why are you angry?
Because I told him if I wanted his opinion, I would have told him what it was.
Oh, we're back to that. Fumes. Where are you fuming? I don't see any fumes. It's not like slowly eating a banana is something which lasts for a very long time anyway. I'm a slow eater. Okay, now I hear O's. Oh. There the fumings.
The first pull after that happened, they rescued me during my opener.
Good job. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it here. How are you today? Skippy! Oh, I love that name. That's so cute. Maybe if you ate a gigantic banana so big you'd have to cut slices like with bread. Ooh.
Welcome in, Skippy.
Hope everyone is doing well. Yes! We are doing some M4S.
Cat's doing as best she can while pregnant.
Savaging through morning sickness. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Oh my god, Frankaboom! Welcome on in. How are you today? And also thank you so much for resubbing with tier 2 with 22 months. Wow, that was a lot of twos.
Cat,
That's funny. I was grabbing a banana, sat down, half misplaced my banana, then look at stream and what? I took your banana.
Cat stole the banana.
Aiden, thank you so much for gifting Skippy a sub. That is very kind of you. Thank you. She stole your banana. Oh. I was gonna eat that.
I bet Cat didn't even want the banana. She's just like,
No.
I'm not even really that hungry. It's just like I know Frank Boom is about to have banana, so I'm gonna take that banana for me.
No, trust me, I really need this.
I love you.
I love you too. The nausea will get so much worse if I don't eat. Banana so big that you're like that hamster eating banana image. Is a hamster eating a banana? Too early for dinner, so banana is good. Well, I'm gonna be eating a pizza today, but I'm not gonna be eating that during stream, so banana until then. And then I also have some cucumbers for snacks. I just have to be constantly eating.
Your banana? You need our banana.
Oh my god. My wife says it's our snacks. I too. Ooh, there's a hype train incoming.
Ooh.
Oh,
Train.
that makes me feel so much better. That's why you keep a secret stash of snacks for yourself. Oh, the joke's on you. I can't ever stash anything because that would mean that there would be a period of time when snacks would be in my house, but I have not eaten them. And that just never happens. I'm very good at sharing though, so I don't mind. Sometimes she finds my secret stash though.
And then she's like, our secret stash.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Is that cat Magi? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? We're taking pictures of you. Oh, I see. Banana chat, yes. I find myself somewhat unique on that point, mostly because I'm used to go shopping every 3 to 4th week. Wow. So I spread out the snackies for weekends and so on. Oh god. I go to the store a lot. Heard of Pregunanant? Now get ready for Bananarant. Yes. Bananarant. Alright, I think I'm starting to be ready. Thank you. I feel better.
Of course.
In and around my mouth. Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh god.
I love that phrase. It's so good.
Bananas just keep being a comedy fruit. Yeah, but it's the best snack to have on stream because it's fulfilling and easy and tasty and it's good for my tummy.
Do
This stream is
love
sponsored by Chiquita and Prego. Oh my god.
I do love a banana in and around my mouth.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, that confuses me. How the heck did I get pregnant?
By not having the banana around your mouth.
Yep. Oh my god. Chat is going so fast, I can't.
What, Skippy? Oh boy.
Oh wow, that's... Wow. When a daddy Moogle and a mommy Moogle love each other very much. Aww. Oh, Azula has a gift for you? So does your boyfriend, Blue. Oh my god.
I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum. Love it.
By the way, not to bring this back, but I just had a thought for FF to be so divisive. That's why I want them to have FF being held by multiple teams, because everyone having a favorite and a good one is healthy for the series. Yeah. Something good, so I don't mind if people disagree. Yeah. Found your banana? There we go.
Alright.
Concerning how this chat is eating bananas. Oh.
Food check.
Oh yes, food check, gear check, sanity check.
Alright, everyone just throw yourself off.
What happened, Aiden?
But I must have
Aiden decided to throw themselves off the bridge, off the platform, so we all follow suit. You know, peer pressure and all.
All the best foods are sus-shaped. Hot dogs, sub sandwiches, popsicles, pickles. Oh my god, popsicles.
Give me a cheesesteak. That's also sus-shaped, since it's exactly the same shape as a sub sandwich.
I'd eat a banana myself, but my ear is feeling weird already. Wow, that's one way to eat a banana. Suddenly
Brats,
craving
yes,
a banana.
brats.
Yes.
Yes. Brats. Mmm.
I want a cheesesteak in me right now. Wow. Okay.
Dude, cheesesteaks are so good.
Pizza isn't sus shaped, surely. See? Pizza. Pizza is innocent.
We're gonna allow that because I agree with it.
Wow. Why does everything sound like an innuendo? Because it's my stream.
Chaz, I'm sorry, but absolutely not. I will not have a cheese sandwich like that. No. Yes, yeah, that is exactly what Audubon caught.
Yes. Alright, Maida, have fun. Pizza gets delivered in square boxes, is a circle and cut into triangles, so I would say pizza is very sus. Wow. Everything can be an innuendo if you put your mind to it. Yes. I'll have the cheese without the steak.
How can you ever look at this and say, I would like it without the steak?
See, don't don't take this the wrong way, but right now the thought of eating a steak makes me want to puke.
Well, it's not exactly like a steak, though. Who's up? I'm on a diet. Yes, that is a sandwich, but it's a cheesesteak. Just pour the sauce directly in your outstretched hands.
Legit getting hungry now. Sorry.
They are building the franchise that makes my favorite cheesesteak right next to me, and I am so gonna like, oh my god, my poor wallet.
Unless I drag you out of there before they're done.
You're not wrong. Yeah, Blue is. I am in danger. It's literally walking distance from my house.
It's cool. I got some chicken tendies in the freezer, unless my wife found those too.
I have never tried a grilled PB&J, but I would be willing to try that.
Oh. Ugh. Anyways, are we ready to continue?
8 is the only one not impressed by it. I guess. Yeah, we're good.
You're losing your melee DPS to a cheesesteak too. I hid them behind some turnips pro strat. Wow.
Me and Ryan just getting down on those cheesesteaks.
If I ever need to hide anything from Blue, all I need to do is just cover them with onions.
This is true.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, they're good.
Okay, okay. Onions so good, I know.
Onions are the worst.
He won't even kiss me if I've eaten an onion.
Particularly the red onions. Because those just stick in your breath forever.
I tested. I ate something with onions in it and he would not kiss me. I was sad.
Onions have saved so many
onions,
lives? If onions have saved so many lives, then the world should be glad, because I will gladly give them the onions that I refuse to eat.
I can't not put onions or garlic in stuff. I put them in everything.
Garlic, yes. Onions, no. Yes, please, Shaz, eat the onions.
Onions are so good. They make food so good.
Raw? Shaz, you sound like my older brother who will eat a raw onion like an apple.
If you both eat onions, though, both your breaths will cancel each other out, right? Yes, but he doesn't eat onions. He doesn't even smell onions. Or lettuce. Or tomato. How am I supposed to cook?
Raw.
How am I supposed to cook? Without basic ingredients.
Jill, that's your fault for living in the UK. They don't have any good cheesesteak places there. I'm having too much fun interacting with Cat's chat, and I'm sorry.
It's okay, so are we. Basic rule for cooking is everything it says, add half an onion, double it, triple the garlic. See, Shaz over here, Tiny Nano in chat, is my culinary role model. Because their cooking is next level. Their cooking is like professional chef kind of cooking.
when I was working at a burger place, I was like shortly after they banned me from dicing onions because one day they put me on the onion dicer, I threw up because of the smell.
How am I supposed to cook for you when you don't eat onions, lettuce, or tomato?
By cooking other vegetables?
But those are everywhere.
I know they are everywhere, which sucks, but green beans, Brussels sprouts, corn, what are some other good ones? Artichoke. Ooh, artichoke. Artichoke's so good.
Tomato is a no, really.
Cauliflower, broccoli. There's two other good ones.
Wow.
Wow, Chad is really anti-tomato. I am
That's
actually a little
so-
bit surprised.
I love ketchup though. Tomatoes are only good for sauce. Tomatoes are tasty, I know. Ketchup is the blood of a tomato. Wow.
But yeah, it's always fun for me to go to like a burger place where it's like, can I get my burger ketchup mustard only because I'm a giant child?
What the heck is even in your burger? You're taking all the ingredients out.
Though, like, to be honest, my favorite burger is a mushroom Swiss burger. Oh, those are so good. Ooh. Yes, give me a mushroom Swiss.
Listen. Alright, we are listening. I get every burger with cheese and ketchup only. And it is fine and normal.
You have my support.
The child menu is always better than the regular menu. They keep putting in so much crap in everything. That's why I always have, like, when I go to a burger place, I always have, like, their basic thing. Because I just feel like that's always the best one. Everything else is just weird. My mom is coming to Finland next week, and the first thing I asked when I found out she's coming was, when you're here, can you go have burgers with me?
Just give me mushroom Swiss and mayo in my burger and I am very happy.
Burgers.
Anyway, we ready to pull?
My mom is the only one who will have burgers with me. No one wants to go eat burgers. Yes.
Mushroom Swiss burger for the win.
How many times have we had a ready check and then we never actually do anything?
Right.
Alright, now we're actually gonna do this. Wakey, wakey.
Like, you can add other small things to make it like a little bit better, but you got to keep the base. It's real simple. Mushroom Swiss and a little bit of mayo.
So two things that I want to quickly say though. All of this, first of all of this started because I asked, can I go grab a banana real quick?
Yep.
And then two, I was like, I'll try to be quick. Well, I did not have to be quick.
Chicken burgers are also great. No more talking, more kicking.
Alright. Let's do it. Countdown coming up.
No, a place near me that does a good lamb burger. That's good too.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Banana burger. Oh my god. That's a bit too much.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly devised...
North?
Oh, that's not the right button.
In and north. DPS got hit, so supports need to be
Out.
out.
Well, I went into the corner. Widening pink.
Widening and tank.
I'm gonna be just breeding here for a little bit.
Everyone needs. If you're not taking it, you have to be very far away. Far in except for healer. Far out except for melee.
My! The challenger went down hard.
Far in except for range.
I did it.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
I don't know if you knew this, but there is no limit to Electra's potential.
I see. That's interesting.
He's gathering aid, but to what end?
Alright, south is safe. Spreads.
So here. Yes.
Very good jolt.
Whee!
Alright, clock spots. Sarah, that's actually a really good thing. Like I do like doing streams over. It's like calling the fight out in my head as I'm watching.
How's this?
I have a short one. One.
Short timers pop sprint.
So I have a 3. So wait, I go into here, right? Did I do that right?
Yep. Alright, pairs.
Pears. Where's my pear? There's my Azula. Ooh.
I think we're probably gonna have to watch that.
Oh, I need to go here. Ow! Oh my god, so
Welcome
many
in,
things happened.
Saren. Welcome in, Alonzo.
Welcome on in, everyone! Using this as a reference because Witch Hunt ruins my brain. This is Pro Strat. I wrote a cheat sheet on myself. So this has all the 4 options that it can be, and for each of them, my steps where exactly on the platform I need to be standing. So whenever that happens, I just read which one is happening, and then I follow my cheat sheet. Because I can't process this shit, anything of that in my head. Pro Strat. How could I need to do that too? It's the only way that I can do that. I'm hoping that eventually I'll start remembering it and not have issues anymore, but for now, the cheat sheet works.
How my brain handles it is I just is it narrowing or widening? Do I need to be out or in? Is it tank or healer first? And do I need to be either far in or like is on the marker safe or not? As soon as I know if it's narrowing, widening, and if I have to be on the marker or not, I just follow the pattern after that. All right, we are going to need to do some VOD stream review.
Why?
Because those pairs did not hit based on rolls and stuff like that.
Oh. Aiden, thank you
find
so much
this.
for gifting Sarah and Mandal a sub. That is very kind of you. Thank you. But yeah, my notes are for like, for example, my notes for whitening pink say A out, meaning stand on A but just on the outside. Boss, which is hug the boss. Kick out, which means go as far back as possible. And then boss, hug the boss. And I have notes like that for all the like possible options. That's the only way I can do it.
Which one's the right one? This one. Alright. Alright, I'm live.
Oh. Hang on. What stream? Full screen. Discord. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so this is during, like right before EE2. Or nope, this is EE1, so I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. We did this Ivory Spark correctly. Here's
What
the
is
Wicked Jolt.
EE?
Electro Edge. So here's the Wicked Jolt Tank Buster.
Uh-huh.
So then we all go to our clock spots. We're doing this part correctly. I'm gonna put it to normal speed for now. So you had short timer, you had 3.
Yeah.
You went to the correct corner. Everyone went to their correct spots because everyone survived this, which was nice. So then we had a sideways spark, and now I'm going to slow it down. Because if it had gone the way we had seen it before, either all supports or all DPS would be hit with these stacks, but it's not. As we try to find where we were supposed to be based on where our pattern was.
Oh my god, how do you... Oh, there's 2 getting hit in the... Whoever
there's
were...
2 getting hit right
yeah.
here, there's 1 right here, 1 right here.
Who were the ones that were getting hit there? Who were those 2 there?
Let's try and see where people are. So I'm going to slow it down even more. So we can try to see.
It's... Is it the ranged pair there? No, that's Shaz. Wait, no. Who's in there? That's Ryan and who? My hotbars are in the way. We have Aiden and Gale are over there.
Alright, back up a little bit. Here's the part where we did right. And if you have ideas, go ahead and throw them out in chat, guys. In-game and in Cat's Discord.
Oh, Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch, thank you.
So that's...
So yeah, Shaz.
That's Azula. Azula comes to me, though.
And Ryan. So yeah, it's Shaz and Ryan. Because there's got to be a way to like predict where these like pairs are. There does have to be a way.
Shaz and Ryan both got hit. With me and Azula, Which one of us got hit?
So we said it was Shaz. Shaz got it! Ha All long timers get hit. So it's going to be Shaz, Aiden, Ryan, and Azula. So basically everyone with these like markers on them are still also going to get hit.
So how do we...
You'll see Azula gets hit, Aiden gets hit, and both these guys down here get hit.
So how do we do this?
Pull up the Rafe Laner.
So wait. What are the options of how it can hit? Like how those timers can be spread?
Alright, so the timers can be spread. I'll make
Like-
2 groups. Where's the text? There it is. Short timer. And long timer. So in each group, it's split up nice and evenly, where two supports and
I'm eating
two,
into the microphone. I'm sorry, you guys.
You're fine. Where 2 supports and 2 DPS are in each group.
Mm-hmm.
And within each group, let's see.
But wait, the remaining timers were on...
The remaining timers were on Chaz and Aiden, so 2 supports. Ryan, Azula, 2 DPS.
Oh! I see. This image was kind of messing with my brain.
So there will be 1 DPS within each group, and 1 support within each group that get that. So in this example, these 4 players over here would have AoEs on them if it was pairs. I just got booted out, so we'll have to load back in a second.
Alright, I'm in that case I'm already leaving because I'd rather have the calming music here as the background. It's an easier background for this. Alright, go on.
So we have to figure out where we want these 4 AoEs to be for pairs. And ideally, all 4 of those pairs will be in some sort of melee range. Just so like each group can maintain uptime regardless of who's in the group. The stacks are roll alternating. Kind of. Yeah, each like long timer and short timer has split evenly, and big explosion and small explosion split evenly. So yeah. So big explosion has 2 DPS and 2 supports. Small explosion has 2 DPS, 2 supports. Short timer 2 DPS, 2 supports. Long timer 2 DPS, 2 supports. Yeah, Gail's not wrong. There are multiple correct answers to this. How you guys want to resolve it's up to you. Does anyone have any suggestions for where their explosion, where we should put the 4 explosions? Nesma.
How big are the explosions?
I mean,
Compared to the platform?
you can fit all 4 people melee range if you position the explosions correctly.
That's not what I asked.
I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than that.
About arena square. So we can line them up from north to south in each of those squares?
You want to have it, so you want to have Cat's
But I
suggestion
don't know, but we would have to be in the middle of that. That doesn't give melee range though.
Yeah, we could do this pattern if we wanted to.
But that doesn't give melee range.
Mm-hmm.
So what if the 2 and 3 would kick out a little bit to the left so that 1 and 4 could squeeze in a little bit further in?
So you're suggesting this, correct?
If those are not too big.
I believe this can work. It's tight, but it can work. I believe this was the typical strat on day 1.
One under 3 orbital. Kind of what we were already doing.
This is what Shaz is suggesting.
But this is what we were already trying to do.
Yeah. We've already done this too. This is like basically how we are for this as well.
So why did we have to start changing that all of a sudden? If it's already working.
Because we didn't realize, like, we didn't realize before we thought
We didn't realize how the pairs line up, but but this core idea that we have 4 explosions that we want to split like this is still the same.
Yeah.
I don't know why we had to go through this thinking process over again, because we already knew how we want to spread those.
because before we were like, okay, these 2 could be out wherever, and all we were caring about were these 2. That's the reason why. That's the reason. Because like the way we had the pairs before, this was me and Aiden, so we could be wherever we wanted to as long as we were north.
Okay, my bad.
You're fine.
Ugh. I'm gonna sit cross-legged for a sec.
So how do we want to arrange these explosions? Who goes where? Yeah, showing photos that may judge size better. Because the way they are, we can always like go for a long time where you guys have the explosions. We can go big explosion support, small explosion support, big explosion DPS, small explosion DPS. They will always be split like that. We can put them on these 4 spots, but who goes where is just kind of like what we're talking about right now. And so whatever you guys would like, there is no right answer to this. It just depends on where this group wants people to be. So we'll start big explosion support. Where do we want big explosion support? 1, 2, 3, or 4? One. All right. So big explosion support goes to 1. So, small explosion support. Where do they want to be? Where do we want to put them? Three? Alright, 3. I agree with that because that means DPS are always north and south. Supports are always east and west.
Just saying numbers.
So big explosion DPS, where do we want them? Four. All right. And then small explosion DPS is 2. Small explosion, big explosion, big explosion, small explosion. So then it just actually ends up working out real well because you could just have big explosion support, regardless of if you're short or long timer. Big explosion support go underneath the boss. Small explosion support go there. Big explosion, small explosion. So then, for we'll use Kat as an example. All she needs to think about: am I big explosion or small explosion? Oh, big explosion, get under the boss. Small explosion, be out here. Those are like, if I'm Kat, those are my two spots. That's all I need to think about.
If I went to the corner, I will run to the middle. Right?
Yes, and Gale had a good question, good thing. Yeah, I would just mirror it. If the cleave is cleaving this side, then this group just goes over to B.
Yeah, and everything else stays the same. Yeah.
You guys are actually very, very close to Party Finder strat. Do you want to do it this way, or do you want to do it like the way Party Finder does it?
Also, can this cleave, can it be in any...
It's either east side or west side, so there's only two patterns that the cleave can
The
be.
boss will always be facing north during this?
Yes, the boss is always facing north and either cleaves once the east side of the room or the west side of the room.
Okay.
Do we want to do it this way, or do we want to do it the Party Finder way, which is just slightly different spots for these explosions?
Show me what the Party Finder thing is, and then I'll decide.
This has just mirrored. DPS is underneath the boss and out. Supports are north and south.
I don't like that.
You don't like that? Alright, works for me.
Are you sure NA or EU Party Finder, because they do it slightly differently?
Do they? I do. All I really know is NA Party Finder then.
And Gale, I think, has been doing both.
DPS side
south.
Interesting. So DPS is here and here.
That's actually how I would have gone as well. I would have put tanks under the boss and on north, because those are like normal places for like tanks.
So yeah, like Gale, Gale. It does.
Apparently, I have the EU mind.
You want up top in my electric suburbs? Alright, so this is how our group is going to do it. We're going to do big explosion, middle and south, small explosion, north and out. So all you have to remember in your role is what it supports in DPS, where your small explosion are and where your big explosion are. And keep in mind, this is only for pairs. If it spreads, it will always be like this pattern will always work.
Oh, then I suggest we turn it like the EU Party Finder, because then it will match this. If we put it like the EU Party Finder, then it will match this.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Which that does kind of make sense.
Then we will always have DPS on like west-south section.
That's
always. And supports always the middle north-ish section.
That makes sense.
It's more consistent that way.
All right. So here's our new strat. Supports are north and middle. DPS are out and south.
That way it's similar to the spread variation. Yeah, let's do the Party Finder way easier to remember. Exactly.
Literally until you pointed that out, I never noticed that. because I'm just so used to NA Party Finder. Here's big small explosion for DPS, big explosion DPS for me.
Yeah.
Like on NA Party Finder. I'm just like really used to that. But I do like the reasoning for doing it this way, considering DPS is here and DPS is here always. That makes a lot of sense. If we're gonna be mirroring EU Party Finder, do I have explosions correct, EU Party Finder people, or do I need to move them at all? Oh, you put the EU Party Finder slide in the Discord? Let me take a look at that. That's... okay, that's weird. They don't do it by explosions, they just do it by numbers. Interesting.
If you get shot 3 times or 1 time, you stack north-south. If you get shot twice, you take east-west. Well, how do you know which one you take east-west if you got shot twice?
It puts 2s together and odds together. It still works. It's just a different way to do it.
But let's say I get a 2 east-west. Which one do I go? Middle or the west?
If you have two, you are middle.
Always?
Yes.
Support twos are under the... Okay, so that's how it's divided. See, I was missing the... What is the secondary division there? Support twos...
Alright, we're gonna do it EU Party Finder way, which I'm fine with.
I mean, it's easier to think about than did I get a small explosion or big explosion. The number is easier because that's something you memorize anyway.
The numbers work out if you do it the with big explosion, small explosion. If you do it the Hector-Lecter way.
I don't know what is Hector-Lecter way. Can I?
Exactly, which is why I'm not talking about it. And I had to like translate it this way.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do it this way.
So if you get a 3 or a 1 and you're a support, you go to A. If you get a 2 and you're a support, you go to middle. If you get a 2 and you're a DPS, you go to whatever the letter is. Is it D?
Yeah, it's D or B.
It's D. Well, in this case, it's D. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get a 3 or a 1 and you're a DPS, you go. Okay, is this easier? I find this easier. Because then I can just forget all about big explosions and small explosions, as I never even have to worry about those. I can just think about the number.
Mm-hmm.
EU Party Finder spread method makes it easy on Cat as well. Exactly. With my brain. Cat will always be under the boss if it's spread.
Yeah, if it's spread, this is the pattern.
Yeah.
Range spreads can yellow a little bit as well, which is nice.
So 3 and 1 are north and south. 2 is middle. I mean, 2 is middle because 2 is in the middle of 1 and 3. It makes sense. It's just logical. Cat spot, like most likely stood there, Engie, hitting her in the legs with an axe. Yes.
So,
Come on, get rid of my chair. There it goes.
yeah.
Quick bio, BRB bio. I want a quick bio as well. When
Okay.
is this? I'm gonna put. Hang on.
Yeah, this is a good time to bio.
Okay, I'm gonna put the game here, and I'm gonna do some. Hi, Shaz. I'm gonna do some lop hop here to entertain you while I go bioing.
We cook hard, cook well, we cook fast. Stranger Prague is going good. We just saw the pairs pattern during EE2 for the first time. And at first we were splitting up pairs, like range with each other and melees with each other. But we saw how that doesn't work because it goes with the timers instead of roll-based. So the group just had to cook up where their spots will be for pairs, and ended up matching the EU Party Finder strat. Fingers crossed I don't mess things up and keep doing NA Party Finder strat. Stranger, the differences are, it's like EU doesn't do the long timers add 1. So they only count how many times they get hit by the stuff. They will have supports are underneath the boss in north. DPS will be out and south. If you get hit by two of the line AoEs, you're underneath or out. If you get hit by 3 or 1, you're north and south.
Hiya. Hi, Skiff. Welcome on in. How are you today? Hi, stranger. Welcome on in. How are you today? How's Prague going? We are making progress.
But yeah, I'm gonna prefer the Hector way personally, but then again, that's also because that's the way I've been doing it.
That's fair. Aiden, thank you so much for gifting Skiff a sub. That is very kind of you. Thank you. No, I like the way that we're doing it here because it's more consistent.
I like the way Hector does it, because for me, in my mind, it's more consistent with my placement during the explosions, like when the timers go off.
Oh.
Because for that, you do have to think, am I a big explosion or a small explosion? Yeah, I agree with what Spee's saying. Each side has their merits. All right, looks like we have most people back. I'm gonna do a ready check.
Just see what was going on when I was.
Exactly, Stranger's not wrong. We could do it do it completely our own way. Yeah, because like if I remember right, we were like watching clears of people doing the world first race. Instead of having someone underneath the boss, they would have everyone max melee, one group north, one group south, one group at kind of a 2 o'clock spot, and one group at a kind of a 4 o'clock spot. If the right east side was safe, they would have like the groups arranged around the boss that way. And that's what I saw for most clears during the world first race. And there's nothing wrong with that as well, as long as they're consistent. Alright. Looks like we're all ready though, so let's get back into the fight.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it to 4 hours today. I'll try.
You totally got this, champ. Food check.
You totally got this, unless it's like 3 a.m. right now. Oh no, it's not the time, it's not the issue. I'm pregnant, suffering with morning sickness, which is not morning sickness, it's more like 24/7 sickness, so.
Here, I'll do this before Kat yells at me.
It's piling up. It's building up again. Greganate, yes. Afternoon sickness, it's 24/7 sickness. Banana,
On you, Kat.
yes. Food check, gear check, sanity check.
Here, and if it helps, I'm gonna keep this raid
Did I
plan up
just hear that right?
for people
What
to
do you
see it.
mean, Skiff? Hear what right? What did you hear? Hopefully it'll pass. You're pregnant? Yes! Blue knocked me up. Congrats, thank you!
Hi, my name is Blue.
Yeah. Plain blue. Yeah, exactly. Whenever I'm nauseous, just plain blue. He's the one that did this to me. I love you.
Love you too.
Blue
Yeah, I know.
Discord
I know
live
it's still live, Nesma. I'm like leaving it up so people can keep looking at it in case they need it.
Can you main tank M4S pregnant? Yes. Pregnant. Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
On
Plain
you,
blue
Kat.
train. Now you can raise the child to be a raid healer for you. Wait, what? Who are you kicking out of our party?
We'll raise the child to be a ranged DPS.
Oh, you're leaving us?
I'm coach.
Oh, I see.
It's me getting replaced by the kid.
How to tank M4S while purged. I love that meme, never gets old.
How many years does it take the child to learn to raid properly?
Wow.
By at least 4.
I mean, I started driving carts when I was 4, so if I was able to do that at 4, then the kid could surely raid at 4.
On you, Cat.
Don't forget the blue jeans. Oh my god. They're gonna grow up sweaty gamer.
So the progeny replaces the father. The cycle continues.
Aww. A sweaty troll. Oh my god, there's gonna be 2 of them. I'm gonna be outnumbered.
Corrupt to creep the party. What do you think I said I'm coach. What do you think I'd be coaching them on?
This is
Not
gonna be
playing
the
game
dad.
properly.
This is gonna be the dad. I'm screwed.
Hey, Danny, you got my first straight away. I'm so proud of you.
I'm gonna have to learn patience. What if it's triplets? Don't scare me like that. 3 times glue. Oh my god. Father, I have obtained aggro and cleave tank busted both healers. Oh my god. Just don't eat too much cheesecake and you'll be fine, Cat. I need to eat strawberries, right?
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. If there are 3, she will die. Dabba dee dabba die.
That's Blue's theme song, isn't it? Yes. Oh,
Alright, on you,
God.
Cat.
Alright. Alright. Whew. Yeah, let's do this. I can totally remember what we just went through. Oh, I keep targeting the carbuncle. A carbuncle?
But I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
South? South? In north. DPS got hit. Supports need to be out. Widening and support healers first. So out. Healers are very far out. Then tanks. Ranged.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
And melee.
Cheat sheet is working.
They're back on their feet! What good?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Oh, that's not right.
Bringing up
Broken combo.
end.
Alright, odds.
Spread.
spreads.
Okay. We can do this properly, I think. Whee!
Oh no! I guess we should pre-position in clock spots there.
Oh, because the tank buster is a line?
Yep.
Oh my god, which way am I looking at this? Here.
And Nesma's gonna pop and kill us.
Hi chat, welcome on and how are you today? Feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. Unless you've been here and I've missed you, and then in that case, I'm sorry. Would not put it past me. I was at the gym, tired, Kupo. Aww.
How was your workout?
But also really good for you for keeping up with the health.
On you,
Aiden,
Cat.
thank you so much for gifting chat a sub. That is very kind of you. Thank you.
This is your first time seeing a savage? Welcome in, Lola.
Ooh, welcome on in.
If you have any questions, be sure to ask.
Yeah. All right. On me.
On you.
I keep targeting the car bumpers. I need to stop doing that.
Yep, it very, very much is a dance.
I love that about this fight. Or just FF14 in general.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! A wicked
North? Out and north.
Oh god, it's tight.
Supports got hit, so DPS need to be out. DPS out. Clock spots.
Widening pink.
Widening and tanks first. So tanks need to be on the marker. If you're not baiting, you're not on the marker. The tanks first. Healers. Range. So DPS, melee. Yeah. Ranged.
Oh my! Challenger went down hard.
I never listened to you during that because I have my own system.
Also, warrior main, welcome in.
Ooh, nice! Yeah, warrior, best job.
They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
No.
He's gathering either, but to what end?
Alright, odds. Even or safe? Even. Pairs.
Hugging Azula.
Good job. Wicked jolt. Okay, Shaz is up. Shaz is in her clock spot. So we're in our clocks. Alright, check your timer.
How's this?
Oh god. So wait, I go here?
Hairs?
Oh my god. Wait.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Brain freeze and stuffs.
Mhm.
Did I do that right?
What was... Where were you? Were you middle or north?
Middle. That was 2, right?
Alright. Middles are 2. Middle is 2, yes.
Okay.
I was long timer and I got hit once. Whoever was short timer with 3 should have been south with me.
Refuses to die tank. Yes, warrior is refuses to die. Refuses to die tank. Yes. Normal Wicked Thunder hurts. This is a different kind of pain. Yes, but we like pain.
This is Lola's first time seeing Savage. Just wait to like,
Lola, have you done extremes?
Not even gonna say it. Alright, on you, Cat.
On me.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wicked
North.
divide.
In and south. Supports got hit, and DPS need to be far. DPS be far.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Widening, and it was healers, right? Yeah.
They're still in it!
Tanks.
How long?
Ranged. Melee.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Wrath of Zeus.
They're back on their feet. Upgrade.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Eva. But to what end?
North safe. Spreads. In your clock spots.
Watch out for tank busters.
Alright, note your timer.
How's this?
Short timers pop sprint.
Oof! What happened there?
I had a three timer in the wrong spot.
Ah.
You sold a few after you got to 100. Would encourage you to do both current ones, give those a try, as well as previous ones synced, if you're able to find a group that's doing them. Streams are a lot of fun.
They are. Extremes are why I am a warrior main. I was a dancer main first. Well, technically first I was a dragoon main, then as soon as I got dancer unlocked I became a dancer main. Was a dancer main all the way through MSQ, and then almost a year ago we started doing extremes. And we were always missing a tank, so I was like, well, maybe I can level up warrior and flex, be whatever is needed, and ever since then I've done nothing but warrioring.
Alright, on you, Kat.
Aiden, thank you so much for gifting Lula a sub. That is very kind of you. Thank you. We also dragged Shaz from Samurai to be the other tank.
Practicing rotations with O12S. Nice.
Ooh. Once you start tanking healing, it's hard to get out of the role.
I got kicked out of healing.
Oh yeah, Blue used to be a white mage main.
Now
Then-
I'm a bard main.
Then Aiden came along and Blue was kicked.
Well, it was Ada and Mida at first.
Well, Aiden is this... Oh yeah, well true, they were both white mages, but... I got kidnapped here because of my savage healing escapades. Yes. Yes. Hey Shaz, I need you to off-tank this extreme, pretty please. It's mine, by the way. Also, you have to be my off-tank now. Yes, I'm not letting Shaz go.
Forever.
Yes, exactly, Shaz. I'm not letting Shaz go.
Forever.
I've been spoiled so hard with Shaz that I can't imagine having another off-tank.
Stranger's not wrong. That's also something that happens. Physical range is also hard to get out of as well. Yeah. Their dance machinist main tried to volunteer to off-tank or roll swap. No one else wanted to switch to physical range.
Aww. I'm a
I
Vieira,
figured you
hence
would
the
love
last name. Oh, I love that. I love that.
I mean, I just figured you're like Lola Bunny was like the reference you were going for.
I saw the trick you pulled by Blue being at work and you being pregnant in the day I can't off-tank. I'm watching you both. I'm not tanking if Shaz is not my off-tank.
Alright. On you, Kat.
Aww. Alright, yeah, let's continue.
Oh, Lola Bunny.
No. Oh my god, the nausea is getting worse.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
It's like I feel like I need to burp, but I'm afraid to do it because I'm not sure if I'm gonna throw up.
Love that feeling.
Yeah. Wanna trade?
Wings, one needs
No, thanks. I'm good.
You don't want to be pregnant?
No, thank you.
Okay.
South. Out and north.
Oh yeah, out. Sorry, I'm getting hit. Oh, sorry.
Supports got hit, so DPS need to be in. DPS in.
Ah! Yeah, I deserve that.
Widening and tanks.
Wait, which color?
Pink.
I have
Get
time.
off the marker. Get off the marker except for cat.
I'm here. Ugh.
In and healers.
Yes.
Out in melee.
Ugh.
In and ranged.
Holy hell, I got back on track. I'm kind of impressed with myself.
There still is, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Odds.
And spread. Ow. Go,
Bye,
Nesma.
Nesma.
Take it. You can take it. Whee!
Check your timer.
I don't have a timer. Oh no. Oh,
Oh,
no.
I think
Oh,
it goes
no.
away once you get raised.
Yeah, I don't have a timer. So I'm just gonna run to the safe spot. That's my best bet. Because I'm not exploding, I don't think. Ow. You got this, kiddos are worth it. My little girl is the best. Oh.
Food check.
Food check, gear check, sanity check. She's 2 and a ball of fun. Oh, so tiny. I'm not crying. Maybe a little bit.
On you get.
On me. Blame the pregnancy hormones. I do. I cry all the time. If I'm not neutral, I'm crying.
Especially since anytime Kat gets a little upset about anything, the easiest way to calm her down is to show her cute videos, which make her cry anyway.
But they work.
Yes, they do.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy! Ha! A wickedly
South.
devised-
Out and north. Supports got hit, so DPS need to be in. DPS get in. Widening and tanks. If you're not baiting, you are not on the marker. Get out. Alright. Tanks, healers, melees, and range.
And they're done. Is it over already? They're back on their feet. What grit?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
North? In pairs?
That's pairs.
Am I wrong? I'm wrong, aren't I? Yeah,
Yep.
I'm wrong.
Oh my!
It's okay, I couldn't
The
tell.
challenger went down hard.
Go, Nesma! Take it! Again! Whee! Ow.
You got horsepower? Oh my goodness.
This music is also highly emotional, especially since it's about a girl, so my dad's side cried while doing this fight the first few times. Aww. No. She got horsepower. Wow. Alright, we're ready?
Hey everyone, Mr. Happy.
Hey, you're streaming still. Hello?
Was
You're
it?
You're still streaming,
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
which means I can hear it.
Yep, sorry.
Can I, by the way, can I do stop watching? That'll fix it. Okay.
My bad.
Um. All right. Are we good to go?
Yep.
Okay.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
North? Out and south. Supports got hit, so DPS need to be far. DPS be far. Widening and healers. Widening and purple. When you're not baiting, you're on the marker. The healers. Tanks. Ranged. And melee.
Oh god, I screwed it up. Sorry.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Hey Maida, welcome on back.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
South. Clocks, get it, clocks.
How's this?
Off sprint for short timer. Pairs.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Ugh.
Got hit twice, so I was going middle, right? Was that pairs or spreads?
That was pairs.
Yeah, I got 2 as well.
Yeah,
So middle. So why did Aiden and I die?
because you got hit by someone else's cleave.
Ah, okay. Someone ran across. Oh, I see.
Chaz started south, wherever, and then realized they were in the wrong spot.
Ah, okay, okay. I got confused because I thought I did something wrong. Alright. So if I get a 2... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if I get a 2, I'm gonna be in the under
You
the
get
boss.
two, you're gonna be
Under
under
the boss, regardless of if it's a spread or a pair.
Yes.
Okay. And
3 and 1 with pairs, you'll be north.
and with spread, I'll be middle.
You're gonna be under the boss.
Okay. So 1-3 pair is the only time I'm anywhere other than under the boss.
Yes.
Alright, I can go a little bit longer, but I am... Whoa, it's starting to get difficult. Alright, are we ready?
Yep.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
You must have my soul.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly devised...
South.
Alright, Gail, I'll throw everything that I've got for that one.
In and north. Supports got hit. DPS need to be out. DPS be out. Widening and tanks first. Get off the marker if you're not baiting. Okay. Tanks, healers, melee, and range.
The challenger went down hard.
Alright, I'm throwing both of my stuffs here. Ooh, nice.
They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to electric potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
South.
That time I was able to read it, I'm proud. See, it's starting.
Nice. Pairs.
Where's my Azula? There. Watch out for tank busters.
How's this?
Bird timer pop sprint.
Oh god, blah, blah, blah. Brain fade. Oh god, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, so I'm here. Ugh.
And they're done! Is it over?
Spreads.
Sorry. The twos always get me because I never remember which one has two as the big one.
That's one reason why I prefer the Hector method of doing it.
I mean, it doesn't change the fact that I never remember which one has the big one.
Oh my god. Cat loves puns, so she'll love that.
Very impressive. Oh yes, puns are the best. Puns and dad jokes are the best.
Kind of get Aiden. Ranged people have so much room that as long as you're out, you're good. And that trying to stay in a locked spot can cause some issues. Because where I was standing, where I ended up being, if I tried to get to where my spot would be with the raid plan, I probably would have clipped someone and killed them. If you're like for range for spread, just get to the outside edge and just find a safe spot. There's plenty of room.
Which timer has two as big and small?
What?
Which timer has two as big and which one has it as small?
Big, so small is the short timer. Big is the big is the big timer.
Okay, at least it's that way.
It's because you're so if you are long timer and you get hit twice, the reason you're a big explosion is because your 3 is actually the AoE during the sideways spark. Your third,
No, that's
third,
just
yeah.
gonna confuse me.
Mhm.
That's unnecessary information and it's gonna confuse. Alright.
But that's also like one of the reasons why this is absolutely wrecking me with it, as far as like trying to remember where my spot is based on like this way of doing it.
Well, it makes this a little bit more even.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On you, Cat.
Text from my TED Talk.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly devised...
North? North? It's supposed to need to be out.
No, wait,
And they're done!
okay.
Is it over already? They're back on their feet! What grit! Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
Didn't I get hit? So why was I supposed to be out? Because outs were getting hit.
Because I called it wrong.
Oh! I thought that I couldn't understand. Okay. Alright. More?
Yep.
Wait, don't pull. Okay, I'm not pulling. I'm not pulling.
Okay.
Cancel. Let Gale finish. Oh, okay. Sorry. stupid question. If your whole party jumps off of the platform like synchronized swimmers, they all avoid the ground damage zones, right? There is no ground.
There's a death wall, like you'd cross, but there's no ground.
Ooh. That might be a small issue, yes. Allah. Oh. Have you ever done a boss fight like this when you're meant to jump off and you need a parachute slow fall thingy and you'll end up teleported above the boss arena and land back down? No, but we have had situations where we have to avoid mechanics by jumping into one of the side platforms like these. Some fights have had those, and then we come back.
But yeah, I was trying to explain that thing with like the long timer charge thing, but I got told to stop. So
Wait, what?
people in chat are getting their questions answered. I was trying to explain it, but you asked me to stop because it was confusing you.
I thought you were talking about something that had nothing to do with the mechanic.
I mean, yes and no, I guess, maybe? I don't know.
I'm really starting to crash. I think I only have like 1 or 2 pulls left in me. 2 more pulls. Pun stopping. I think the dad me can't stop. No, never stop the puns. There was Fiaco where you get thrown into the air and have to dodge stuff while falling. True. This is a wicked raid, yes. Hi Rasash, welcome on in. How are you today? During ARR in the Dorm Chimera trial, you could abuse a heal because it was high enough that you were above AoEs.
I mean, yeah, that is ARR, Shaz, but it's also one of the reasons why the MMO doesn't play with the Z axis or the like height axis at all. Because the I mean, yeah, in areas where you don't actually do coordinated fights.
Alright, let's do 1 or 2 more pulls and then I'm tapped out for today. I need proper dinner or this will end up badly this night. See, I need an excuse to get to my pizza. Oh my god.
And yeah, it's like chess, like that one fight where they have the button that gives you like height or like on the ground. It's the exception that proves the rule.
How long does morning sickness generally last? For most women, it's the first trimester, so the first 12 weeks. Which for me would mean that I would get rid of this in about a month. Let's hope that I do. But I have a family member who was throwing up throughout her entire pregnancy to the point where she still threw up in labor. So, for most women, that's, let's hope that I'm most women. 12 weeks. Yeah, well, to be fair, this started around 6 weeks, so it's not like 12 weeks of this. This started around 12 weeks. I've been like this for about, what, 3 weeks soon-ish? I was gonna say, let's hope you're most women. Yeah, let's hope so. I hope so too. You got this, your kiddo coming into the world is the best gift you could ever ask for. Aww. But Kat is special and not most women. Aww. Oh, I really hope I am a most women. I really hope I am. Because yeah, I did mention this earlier, but I started today, like this morning. I started my morning by throwing up, so it's a good day. So you want her to puke all the way until the baby is born? Oh god, I hope not. I am lucky that I haven't been puking a lot. Today was the only day I've been puking, but the nausea is real. Anyways, do we do a couple of pulls? Oh, food check, gear check, sanity check. Let me fix my stuff. First cry will hit you different. Made me feel something every man needs to feel. Aww, that's so sweet. Alright. Let's do this. Was everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just waiting for me and my babbling. Okay, let's go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divided!
North.
No.
Out and north.
We get the tiny side
Supports
every
got
time.
hit. DPSBN. Party on the markers to dodge. Healers bait first. Tanks. Ranged. And melees. Alright.
But to what end?
Odds?
Hairs.
I'm going the wrong. I'm gonna kill. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
Is it over already?
I killed Aiden.
Okay. Watch out for the tank busters. Woohoo!
They're back on their feet. What creature?
Alright, clock spots.
How's this?
Oh no.
Short timer pot sprint. Pairs.
Wait, is that? Oh god! Wait, what? This way? Oh, what?
Oh my!
I got so turned around there. It's really hard for me to see which way that AoE is.
Yeah, you're not like. No lie. I sometimes struggle with that too.
And then I got rescued and then I got really confused. Alright. We ready?
Yep.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Wow, I'm late on my rotation.
She's crazy.
Usually done by the time she says that.
South. In and north. DPS got hit, so supports need to be in. Supports in.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Narrowing and tanks first. Healers up as best you can.
They're back on
Tanks
their
are
feet.
taking this first.
What creature?
Healers. Melee.
Is it over already?
Ranged.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
He's gathering in. But to what end?
Evens.
I'm gonna invul this because we have a healer situation. Or not.
Thank you, Nesma.
Okay.
How's this?
Short timer spot sprint. We have a dead body, and that's gonna kill people though. Hairs.
Wait, which way is that? Yeah. Oh god, where am I? Oh.
Yeah, I know those orbs can sometimes make it harder to see which way it is. Her hands are pointing towards the way that she's gonna cleave.
Alright, but I am tapped out for today.
Alright. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming,
everyone.
everybody.
That was a good day. We made progress. Hi, Vault. Welcome on in. How are you today? Her health bar goes down so slowly. Yeah. Lavender also helps with the throwing up thing if you don't have any adversity to that scent. Oh, I love Wait, really? I need to switch back to the old one. I used to wash my clothes with, like, I had, like, lavender scent in that. I don't have it in the one that I now have. I need to repurchase the one that I had before because that was lavender scent. If my clothes can be lavender scented. Helped my wife. Aww. Does Cat count as 2 raid team members now? It's a 9-man party now. Aiden, thank you so much for gifting Multisub. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Depends if she has twins or triplets or not. Oh god, don't scare me. I still don't know how many is in there. But twins don't run in my family, at least. Oh yeah, I fixed the links. See, I did do something. Isn't one by far the most common? Yes, and I think twins and stuff like that are something like if it runs in your family, you're more likely to get them. Twins do not run in my family. Your glam is peak. Thank you. The fake axe is the best axe. And yeah, I love how Shaz always matches me. See, why do Dark Knights get a pretty pink sword? Dark Knights, the one who only want black, they get a pretty pink flower sword. I'm insulted. Are you certain you do not have a secret twin sister? Ah. Well, that is pretty. I'm pretty sure. Because we're depressed every other weapon. Give us one thing. Fair enough, fair enough. Not happy with your fish weapon? Oh my god. Horrible. Maybe she is the evil twin? What, me? I'm not evil. Why Gunbreaker Shark? I don't know. Okay, that's fair. That's the best axe. The Fae is a close second, but this is the best axe. I don't have quite that kind of skills yet. So tea next week as a break? as a break. I have all my tanks maxed. The big axe is bonk heaven. I love the big axe. This is how I am on jobs. Because this was second priority for me. My first priority was this, because this is the best part of the game. I want to try tea one day. One day. Was Blue Mage the lowest leveled? Yes. Because it's not a normal job in this game. It's like a special thing that you can't really use for much. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna be continuing tomorrow. Same place, same time. First of all, yay, good job, party. We did great. We made progress today. We saw new stuff. We did mechanics we haven't done before. And yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna get myself home because that's what I always do. So yeah, if you're not on our Discord, please come and join us. The link is now in chat. Also, if you're not subbed to my YouTube, go do that as well. I have 2 channels. So I have my main channel, which is home for all of my playthroughs that I record for YouTube. And then I have a stream archive channel where I just dump all of my stream VODs. However, I did the stream archive channel, was it at the end of last year? So anything from before that is just on my main channel. But yeah, I'm currently on YouTube playing Final Fantasy XIII. So if you're interested in that, that just started. There's 2 episodes out at this point. Hi, Anna. Oh, I came into my house. I did not mean to come into my house. I just thought I would just stay here. I love that song, by the way. There we go. I'm gonna stay here. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing tomorrow. Same place, same time, same plan. This fight, this party, all of that good stuff. House exposed. Oh, my house has been very much seen. I don't know if you have, Gale, though. So I'm gonna show around my house for anyone who hasn't seen. So most important thing, here's my boy. My boy here. And my gods, both of them. And yeah, this is something that I've actually done something with. And then my downstairs is mostly just a dumping ground for anything my retainers bring me. I say mostly because, oh, hello, hi. I see Lala's. I do have Blue's room here. See, I made him a water bed and everything, and I dyed the bars blue. That's Blue's room. He has his own room.
Home.
Yeah.
It's not jail, it's home, Shaz.
I know, and you can see all the food that's like strategically put here so that he can see them but not reach them. Oh, and I have a Mughal sofa here. Yeah, so this is just a dumping ground for anything my retainers bring me. Except the bed. The bed I got myself. But everything else I think is just... I think most of it at least is just stuff. The water feature in the fountain is missing. What do you mean? Do you mean outside? Your stuffed animals are the best. Oh, yes. You mean these? Yep. Got some new Lala editions there. That's cute. There was no blue lying in the fountain. Oh, that's what was missing. Hi, Shaz. Aw. There we go. And then I can show you a tour of the outside as well. So, here, this is Blue's primary bed. He always dies in water, so I made him a bed outside as well. So he has his indoor water bed and the outdoor water bed. And then here I have a little thingy like this, where you can come and relax. And then my little garden. And my chocobo thingy. In a chair. Yeah. And my house is pink. And I have a pink tree that glows. The only thing I even remotely have is my apartment on NA. I really wanted a house. I love having my own little place. But I don't need a bigger one than this. Like, this is already enough for me. I have the whole downstairs that I haven't done anything to it. Like I said, it's a dumping ground for anything my retainers bring me. Oh, that's how you sleep in there. That works too. Alright. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. We live here now. I see. The mansion crusade is on hold but not over. I will start assassinating mansion owners at some point. Excuse me, Shaz? What am I reading? I love our party. I love our party. I made a 2-story apartment because Lala, and it's the only housing I put any effort into. Aww. Very convenient that a 1-story apartment can be converted into a 2-story Lala home. Yes, Lalas get more space. Nice try, but I still resist installing this game. Ooh. Now you got squatters. Yeah, they hang around here. That's fine. Anyways, but yeah, now I'm really gonna go because I really need to go eat before I start puking. So, thank you all for being here today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will hope to see you all again tomorrow, same place, same time. It has everything I need: a living room, kitchen, 2 bathrooms, and 1 completely necessary carbuncle themed everything. Yes, with you it's carbuncles. With Aiden it's all about alphas. But yeah, see you all tomorrow. Bye!
Bye.